Hey, you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available Valentine's Day 2023. The album, Dad AF. Is that the album name? I can't even remember the album. I'm trying to keep all my receipts. You guys do not know the tough life of a drama channel. Peace. What's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? Beast! So yes, my album will be released on Valentine's Day. Maybe, unless I move it to Earth Day or Christmas this year. But you, listen, Linda, okay? I have to tell you, oh my God. So I am watching, what's the show called? Little Fires Everywhere. I read the book like several years ago, and I'm watching the television series or whatever with Reese Witherspoon, and she's driving somewhere in a car, and she's talking to somebody on the phone, and she says, it's in the second episode, she says, "Listen, Linda," and I was like, I had to rewind it. I was like, did she just say that? And so I rewound it, and she goes, "Listen, Linda," and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. So anyway, how are you guys doing today? Okay, we have got so much drama to talk about. This Mikayla Mascaragate, Mascarageddon. I'm going to leave it up to you about whatever we call it. I actually put up a tweet last night asking you guys. I think I'm going to go with Mascaragate. But anyway, because this hasn't involved several people yet, but it seems like several people are putting their opinion out there. But before I get into that, I want to say a very special thank you to adamandeve.com for sponsoring yet another video on my channel. You guys know how much I love working with adamandeve.com. I've worked with them for years now. They have been so fantastic to me, and I love working with them. And more than anything, what I love is the DMs and the emails and just the comments that you guys leave saying that you used my code and you ordered stuff. And, you know, I get like such personal messages from people that will say, you know, like my husband and I, or my wife and I, and my girlfriend and I, or boyfriend, or whatever, we like sat down and we like got on the website and we ordered stuff and we used your code. Thank you so much. You know, like people will say like, oh, I just ordered stuff for myself. But I also get things from people that will say like, I ordered stuff for a bachelorette party or whatever. And I don't know, it's just like, it makes me happy to know that people are using my code out there. So thank you so much. And I really, really appreciate it. And with my code Peter, you get 50% off your first item plus free shipping and handling in the United States and Canada. Some exclusions do apply. They also have 90-day hassle-free policy, which means that you can return anything for 90 days, hassle-free. They also have 24-hour customer service. Call them up 24 hours if you have a question about something that you want to order or something that you ordered or whatever. And yeah, and 20% of their proceeds go to the fight and prevention of HIV and AIDS around the world, which is fantastic. And I love any business that has a purpose and a mission behind it. So thank you, adamandeve.com, for sponsoring another video on my channel. And if you use my code and you want to let me know, you don't have to put it in the comment section, although many people do, and I appreciate it. You can DM me or whatever. You don't have to tell me what you got. You can just say, hey, I just want to let you know I used your code, and I appreciate it. So anyway, thank you guys so much. All right, let's get into the drama today. You guys, I don't even know, like it's actually a very small story, but it has blown up so much that, like, to keep all the receipts in order, like, I literally probably have, I don't know, like 50 receipts of things, maybe even more than that have happened. So it's a very small story, but like everything that it's blown up into is astronomical. And, so let me tell you what happened. Okay. So TikToker, beauty influencer, Mikayla Nogueira, she did this video, and the video is, a kind of like a review of L'Oreal Telescopic, Lift Mascara. Okay. And the whole hype of this TikTok was that she goes in and she does one coat, and then she does another coat, okay? And then she kind of like clicks off and comes back, and when you see it from the sideways, people are saying, a lot of beauty influencers out there are saying or alleging, okay, that Mikayla has on falsies, okay? A certain brand, which I will bring up in just a second. They're alleging that she has falsies on in this review. And so what they're saying is that it's not an honest review, okay? They're saying that she came back and the second time around, allegedly, she had a pair of falsies on, which made it look that she had more lash than she actually did. And in fact, Jen Loves Reviews put out a tweet, and hold on a second, I want to read you the tweet, because it'll kind of explain a little bit more about this. Hold on a second. She said, whew, I mean, you guys, it is unreal how many receipts I have. Okay, she said, okay, just watch Kathleen Light's story, which we're going to get into in just a second, on IG, and honestly, I'm glad this is being called out, because Kathleen Light's called her out too in an Instagram story. This is not okay for anyone in our space to do. Mascara will give you thicker and or longer lashes, but it will never give you more lashes. And that's what Mikayla is insinuating in this TikTok, is that it looks like she has more lashes in this TikTok. And so a lot of people are calling her out on it, okay? I mean, it literally was rampant everywhere yesterday on social media. Now, I want to say this before I get into this video, okay? Because I know that there are a lot of people that are very, very protective of Mikayla. And listen, baby, this ain't my first time at the rodeo, okay? I've been doing drama videos before some of you watching Mikayla TikToks were even alive, okay? So listen, I've been doing drama videos for a long time, and I know when I talk about your favorite person, you're going to get very upset. I understand that, okay? But here's the deal, okay? I don't really know a lot about mascara, and I don't know a lot about wearing false eyelashes, okay? So I am going to go off of what the beauty influencers are saying. And a lot of people, including people that a lot of you out there respect, are saying that she is lying about and deceiving people off of this review that she did, which incidentally happens to supposedly be a sponsored post. Now, what's interesting about the fact that this is a sponsored post is that on there it says hashtag L'Oreal partner, but nowhere on there does it say ad, okay? And I mean, she goes in there and says, wow, this is like a game changer, like, oh my God, like this is gonna, you know, I mean, she goes overboard and acting like this is like the end-all mascara that you will ever need, ever, as long as you ever live again, right? So it does really seem to me like L'Oreal paid her a lot of money to, I don't know, maybe she needs some money for her wedding. I don't know, I'm not speculating. Maybe she's buying a new house. Wish her all the best on that, okay? But, you know, when you disclose these things, you can't be ambiguous about it. You can't just say partner. Like, partner doesn't say, I got paid specifically for this advertisement. You have to put hashtag ad on there. And actually, I went in and I looked, and TikTok has on here, hold on a second, let me pull it up. TikTok has branded content policies. Like right here, you can Google it and look it up yourself on TikTok. And I Googled just like TikTok policies for advertisements, right? And it has like, I mean, they have policies that you have to follow, and it's very clear on here, okay? It's clear enough that, you know, a 10-year-old could read it and understand it. And so, and it even says on here that if it's an advertisement, you have to put hashtag ad. I'm not really sure why Michaela Nogueira doesn't understand that. Oh, because her mentor is Jaclyn Hill. Jaclyn Hill, who can't ever put hashtag ad to save her life, okay? And I want to tell you where I feel about this in 2023. And we're going to talk about this girl, Maddie Lewis, that came out later. And then she said that what's the big deal about lying about these things? Everybody lies. We're going to talk about her in just a second. But before I get into that, I just want to say something. For 6.5 years, okay, I have talked about people non-disclosing, and that the fact that they make large sums of money by non-disclosing, okay? There are a lot of people that do it. Jaclyn Hill is leading the pack, okay? Michaela Nogueira, I have now seen many evidences of the fact that she doesn't do it. Laura Lee, she is another one of those. There are many, many people out there that do not disclose that it is an ad, okay? It is an FTC law that you have to disclose. Anybody out there, don't come to me and tell me that this is not a big deal. Anybody out there can go Google search what are the FTC guidelines that you have to follow to disclose in an ad. okay? Like, for example, in a YouTube video, it has to, like, start within, like, the first couple minutes of a YouTube video, okay? You have to have something come up in your YouTube video, like mine came up and said that I have a code, okay? You have to have that. It has to be before the more thing at the bottom, all right? On all of that. And if you do, you have to do 2 out of 3 things on a YouTube video. For TikTok and Instagram, you have to at least put hashtag ad, okay? That's all you have to do. And some of these people can't even do that because they're so worried that if it says hashtag ad, people won't buy these products and then they won't make their money off of it. Well, this is how I feel about it going into 2023, okay? For 6.5 years, all of the drama channels have tried to hold these people accountable and have said these things. I think maybe it's time that something needs to start happening with all of this, you know? Apparently these people are never going to change and they're never going to do anything different. So maybe at this point, it's time that something starts happening. I mean, I don't know. Like, there are other people that have been fined and their Instagrams and TikToks have been taken down by the FTC. You know, these huge influencers, they don't seem to care whatsoever. And let me tell you why we are sitting here today with Michaela Nogueira doing a branded sponsored video wearing falsies allegedly, that all these people are calling her out and she's okay with doing that. Let me tell you why she is okay with doing it. Because there are years leading up to it of influencers like Jaclyn Hill, okay, that have non-disclosed, that have gotten away with lie after lie, and that people have tried, you know, held them accountable and they never take accountability whatsoever. And so to somebody like Michaela, what that says is, and you know, and I have to say, in watching Jaclyn's videos recently where she keeps on talking about the younger generation, the younger TikToker, the younger this, I think she's talking directly about Michaela, right? Because she's been very defensive of her. And so, you know, what's interesting to me though is that the reason why they think it's okay to do these things is because there have been a whole generation of people that have come before them that have gotten away with this. So I don't know. I don't know where it needs to land, but at this point, I think it's gone on long enough. You know what I mean? And the consumer is the person that is getting screwed in the long run. And I have to tell you, it was interesting to me, like everybody in the world spoke up about this, including Trisha Paytas. And hold on a second, let me get my screenshot of what Trisha Paytas had to say about this really quick. Trisha said, oh shoot. I mean, you guys, it's literally, I have so many receipts about this. Trisha tweeted out, so did we all just go out and look for that L'Oreal telescopic mascara today? Or low-key that marketing work? Low-key that marketing work? Scandal or truth? LOL. And I think that to some degree, and I know y'all think that Trisha Paytas is the liar straight from the pit of hell, and she may be, okay? But I think she was speaking to what we all were feeling when we watched. I mean, there have to be people that have gone out, okay? There have to be some people watching this video that were like, hell yeah, I went to the Walmart. I was looking straight up for that L'Oreal mascara because I wanted to have 3 times as many lashes as I have, right? Okay, so there's all of that, right? Okay, so then Kathleen Lights, who beauty influencer, she comes out and she does this Instagram story. She's in the gym and she had been doing these Instagram stories while she was at the gym. Well, she came out and she doesn't name Michaela, okay? But this is what she had to say. Here you go.
I am so shocked right now, and I feel like I'm gonna regret posting this because I love my peers, I love the beauty community, and I stay out of drama. I don't want to talk shit about anybody, like, at all. But I was just stretching after my workout, and I was on TikTok, and I saw like a big influencer who like I respect, and like she's awesome, and I like her TikToks a lot. But I just saw a sponsored post. I'm like shaking because I'm so shocked. I saw her do a sponsored post, which that doesn't matter because whatever, sponsorships are awesome. I do them all the time. But it was about a mascara. And when she shows like the finished product of the second coat, she's like wearing Ardell Demi Wispies or something. Like there's falsies there. Like it's very clear. It's very, very clear. But she's saying that they're not falsies. It's just the mascara. I'm just like, damn, that really sucks. Like for the rest of us who are so honest, that really sucks. Kind of disappointed me, but what can you do?
Okay, so that's what Kathleen Lights had to say about the whole situation and how disappointed she was, right? And I think she kind of echoed how the entire beauty community was feeling yesterday. And, you know, then, hold on a second, then Jeffree Star comes out, and he kind of hasn't let down now ever since coming out with this. He comes out and he is holding up, well, first of all, hold on a second, let me, that's today's, what do you call it, receipt. So he comes out and he says, I'll be back to reviewing makeup products next week. These effing bees can't stop lying to their audience and it makes me sick, okay? And when I tell you that the comment section underneath this Twitter thread, well, the tweets underneath it, were all about Mikayla, I mean, they were all about Mikayla, okay? Everybody knew that he was talking about Mikayla, okay? Now, do I feel like Jeffree Star is using a little bit of this as a redemption arc to kind of like get back in good graces with people? Yeah, obviously, yakety yak and don't talk back. I mean, I'm not stupid. I don't know about everybody else. But apparently everybody on TikTok is like, oh my God, Jeffree Star would never lie. Okay, because then he comes out and he has a picture of him. This is another tweet. He's got a picture of him holding the mascara, the telescopic lift, and he says, let's get this review started. Jeffree Star approved. Jeffree Star approved. Jeffree Star, exactly. Jeffree Star approved or not, okay? And, you know, and everybody's like, oh, Jeffree's the one to do all the reviews, and he would never lie, and he would never lie, and blah, blah, blah. And I know a lot of people miss Jeffree Star's, you know, Jeffree Star approved reviews and all that kind of stuff, okay? But to hand Jeffree Star on a silver platter, like, over the head of Michaela Nogueira, this redemption arc, because he always tells the truth. Okay, this is for me. And I mean, I really, truly do believe that, like, we are back in drama. I mean, like, I feel like this is the beginning of Dramageddon, like, 2016 all over again. I really, really do. Like, I mean, can we just talk about the fact that, I mean, January isn't even over yet, you guys. I mean, and this has been, like, the month started with Michaela Nogueira, and then it was Jaclyn Hill, and then it was James Charles. I mean, it has been, like, one thing after another. Now we're ending on Michaela Nogueira. I mean, is she going to be the big drama of 2016 over in 2023? I don't know, okay? But this is the thing that Mikayla does, I will tell you, is that anytime that anybody comes for Mikayla, she kind of like comes back for them, right? And then she sends her people, like this mob squad, right? After those people. Girl, I'm just speaking the truth. Don't hate on me, okay? Don't call me Peter Sucks, okay? I mean, I do. But don't call me Peter Sucks. That's not nice, okay? I said that I liked your videos where you were drinking fountain pops and doing your makeup, but I don't like that you're lying to your people. I don't, okay? I think it's dishonest, and I think it's unsightly. I don't think it's nice. I don't think that you should be doing it, okay? I think it's developing an insincere relationship with your audience, all for the expense of money, you know? And what's so interesting to me is that this comes right on the heels of Jaclyn Hill talking about that if she could go back to her younger self and give herself advice, what she would say is, don't do it. Basically saying it's not worth the money. And now here we have, just 24 hours later, Mikayla coming out with a TikTok, basically allegedly lying in this TikTok. I mean, so many people are saying it, you guys, that there's falsies on here. So it can't not be true. You know what I mean? So anyway, okay, hold on a second. Let me get into some more of my receipts. Kendall RAY also spoke out about this. Well, these are some of the comments that were underneath Mikayla's own TikTok, okay, which people usually love her over there. Well, I won't buy the mascara, but I added Ardell Wispies to cart. So that's those are the falsies that people are saying that she were the Ardell Wispies, okay? And a lot of people are saying that they used to wear those, and that's what they would do when they would put, okay, so anyway. Somebody said, is this an ad? I don't see the disclosure. Only a tiny L'Oreal partner label at the very beginning that disappears quickly. So I'm not sure. I mean, is it an ad? Because if it is, Mikayla, you need to disclose appropriately. If you're not disclosing appropriately, you're breaking FTC guidelines, okay? And if you're breaking FTC guidelines, that's illegal, all right? And I don't know how many times I have to get in a video and say this. People are like, it's just really not that big of a deal, yada, 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 right? Somebody said, I truly am sad. I really did trust you. I legit feel hurt. I've been watching your stuff and really been Team Mikayla till now. Somebody said, how did you suddenly get so many extra lashes at the end? And then somebody else said, do the false lashes come with the mascara? So those are the comments. Kendall RAY, she came out and she said, I have to know what y'all think about this whole Mikayla L'Oreal lie because I'm flabbergasted for real. Not gonna lie, I've always liked her a lot and have purchased so many things she recommends, but I've never seen someone so obviously lie like this. to millions of people. Like, what do you think was going to happen? I cannot. And that for me is like what is crazy to me. I mean, she still has not taken down the video. And this is where when people are talking about like sponsorships and partnerships and all this kind of stuff and brand deals, it's like, girl, you needed to be on the phone at 8 a.m. this morning and saying to L'Oreal, I need to take this video down, okay? To protect my ASS, I need to take this video down and I need to be in a TikTok and I need to explain what happened yesterday, okay? And I'm giving you good PR advice because I'm telling you right now, Mikayla, it's coming from all sides right now, not just over Mascaragate, but over many, many things. Okay? People are starting to watch you closely, and what you're doing is you're biting back, and that's never a good look, okay? Now you've got other people out there, other beauty influencers that are coming at you, okay? Now, I don't know if you want to remember 2016, but I don't know that the person that you want coming against you is Jeffree Star. I'm just saying, all right? Because that wasn't pretty in 2016, and I don't think it'll be pretty in 2023, and that might be his way to think that he's coming back around again. I don't know, okay? Maybe he feels a little threatened by you, or maybe he, you know, other people are threatened by you, okay? But I don't think that's why they're calling you out on this Mascaragate. I think it's because you straight up lied allegedly in this video, okay? So why you haven't taken it down yet, why she hasn't addressed it, and this is another tactic that she's learned from her mentor, Jaclyn Hill, is never address anything, just come out and just act like it didn't happen, right? And I don't understand it. And this is the thing for me that is so confusing, is that it's always these people that seem to start out and they're like very nice when they start out, and you know, like they just seem to fall in love with what they're doing. And like so many people have said to me, the money has gone to Jaclyn's head, the money has gone to Michaela's head, you know? And like YouTube, TikTok, influencers, whatever you want to call them, I think that word is phony as hell, but whatever. I feel like all of that, sure, there's good money that comes along with it, but like whenever you lose sight of who you are and you lose sight of yourself along the way, you've lost sight of it all, right? And so it makes me really, really sad when I see that. And then they get defensive, and it seems almost kind of like a model, right? Like you have this really nice person, and they become famous on YouTube because they're a really nice person, because they're very genuine and authentic, right? And then because they get famous, they start making a lot of money on YouTube or TikTok, right? And then as a result of that, they get a lot of good things and their life becomes better, but then it does kind of start going to their head and there becomes a sense of entitlement around it, right? And then they can't hear any criticism whatsoever. And so then it's like, no, the criticism equals hate. And then it's like, you guys, whatever, you know? And it's like they really can never hear anything critical whatsoever. And then they get to this point where it's like they start losing their career a little bit by a little bit because they start doing these things to just hold on to anything whatsoever, to hold on to fame and fortune. And it's not worth it. And I've seen it happen to so many people now in the beauty space, right? Now, I want to talk about one other thing that happened. So this girl named Mads Lewis, I don't know these people. I don't watch all this TikTokity stuff, okay? And the TikTokities that I watch, the Tickies, the Talks, or whatever. My husband, he watches all this stuff. He doesn't watch this, but he watches the TikToks. I'm always like, are you watching the Talks, the Ticks, and all this kind of stuff? But anyway, so she apparently is I don't know, she's 20 years old. She's a TikToker. She's also got like a Snapchat story with E. They apparently vetted her very, very well. E did. And she's gotten a lot of like sponsorships and things like that. This Mads Lewis girl, okay? So this Mads Lewis girl, she came out in defense of Mikayla in this video, which then people started posting all over the place because Angelica Oles, a fellow drama commentary channel, she had called out Michaela Nogueira in this fantastic TikTok, okay? If you haven't watched it, go check out Angelica Oles' TikTok. She addresses it in this fantastic TikTok. Well, this Mads girl, I don't know, anyway, Mads Lewis is her name. She comes out on this TikTok and she's like, you guys, everybody lies. Like, don't you know? Like, when you watch, like, food ads, like, that's not really the food. And I'm like, is this girl seriously, like, is she condoning lying? You know, saying that it's okay to lie in TikTok reviews? And I'm sitting there and I'm watching this, I'm like, and I'm you know, talking to other people. I was talking to Dustin Daly about it, other people, other drama channels. And I'm like, Is this girl literally coming out in a TikTok defending Mikayla Nogueira and saying that it is okay to lie in a review because, like, this is a true violation of FTC guidelines. To come out and say it is okay to lie. I mean, she straight up says it, right? Oh, but wait. Now, I think Angelica Oles has it over on, you can go over to, I'm not going to put it in the video because, hold on a second. I think Angelica has it over on her, Angelica, where are you, girl? Here she is. I think Angelica has it over on her, yes, she does, right here. Angelica has it on her Twitter if you'd like to see it. And she said, not Mads Lewis trying to call me out for the Mikayla drama and making the most lukewarm argument to defend her. She comes out and she says all this kind of stuff about, you know, like, it's like everybody lies, like, it's okay. And, like, this is, like, the whole generation. And I'm like, okay, so everybody wants to know why there are no decent, like, this review of Mikayla going on and why everybody, like, there's a lot of people that are saying that it's okay that she did it. It's because of this whole generation that all they care about is making money and they don't really care about being authentic, being genuine, and whatever. And that's why drama commentary channels exist. To call these people out. And I'm here to tell you, Mads, and I'm here to tell you, Mikayla, we're here for 2023. So keep bringing your crap, and we will keep calling you out on it. And if you don't like it, and it gets too hot in the kitchen, I don't know what else to tell you. Maybe move on over to Tampa and room on up with Jaclyn Hill because apparently she's figured it out. But we're going to keep on calling you out because that has been what our job has been for a very, very long time now, has been holding all of these people accountable, okay, so that you guys, the consumer out there, can know who to trust and know who to believe. So let me know what you think about all of that in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.